longer, whatever you like. I cannot sleep until I warn us of the danger. And in 2 years from now, if I'm right, to me, I say, told me, Dr. Ernest, you were right. We were stupid not to listen to you. Put that in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I open the floor to Mr. Meng.
I was asked to say we are 10 years lagging behind what happens in the West because we are what we call a medium-income, semi-peripheral country because we are dependent on the advanced capitalist economies. But you can see, even the big disaster that hit the US in 2008, the bankers are still in place. They didn't pay back all the bailout money that the government gave them. Because at the end of the day, it's about political power. There is not enough political power to force the bankers to incur those losses. Instead, you pass it on to the public. So in Malaysia, I'm afraid to say that at this moment in time, I don't think if there is any bubble burst, the societal forces in terms of ordinary people, I don't think we have the capacity to force the banks to reform or to actually take on the losses. I foresee that we will go the same way, and sadly, it's always, even though a failing system, we are repeating the mistakes that the West has actually committed. But the bigger question is, even though they made the wrong choices, political power is on the side of Wall Street bankers. So in Malaysia, I don't see a solution unless there is a mass organizing of people who question it or want to think again. Should we provide basic needs like housing, education? Should it be driven by the market? Or should we think of a different way to provide these essential goods? Germany, actually some European countries have very good systems when it comes to providing affordable homes. But the first issue is, as a cultural value, we love owning homes. Home ownership, let us be frank, home ownership is not a universal value. Some countries, people are quite happy to rent for life, like Germany, something like in France, right? Because the quality is, the basic income and the basic standards are good enough. They have housing cooperatives, meaning in Germany, this housing cooperatives means one block of housing, you buy a certain share in that block, you cannot sell it for profit. And this share, you can then, if you move to another, like a bank account, you put into another housing cooperative as you move around if you need to pindah, you know, in that sense. But you see, you do not need to outright buy the way that we are following the UK model, which is, in fact, you keep checking the UK news now, they are also at the brink of another crisis. In fact, just check today or yesterday, housing prices in the UK is also skyrocketing, and in fact, government, what you call the conservative Liberal Democrat government, they just launched a right to buy, the help to buy concept to encourage even more home ownership because they think that is the way to generate wealth and generate GDP. But they forget the lessons of 2008.
So